mobbing. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like, oh, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new shit. I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line, so this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. When you talk about this Jets defense, and this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Check smash. Check smash. Seven Pirates.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground. Paul. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets.
Here we go.
First down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. The end result, 21 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alec Amazing diving catch. And the Jets are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Up the middle, it's Jensen. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Sheds off the tackle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33. And that play started back at their own 33.
First and 10.
To throw is Fields. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Off play action. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's good. Boy,
Now Fields going to move him around.
first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Right.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty... indicative of the way this one's gone.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First down.
Paul want to give up the middle. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, 10. Right.
Now it's Fields. Jets touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it is 28-0.
28. Raiders nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go. Green.
Here's Fields. Wilson's got it complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready. Warriors, 70.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, 46 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42.
Looking to throw. Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Looking to throw. Fields. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Check. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Get it. Let's go.
They'll throw now on the final play.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Sixty Eagles. Ready?
This time they stay on the ground. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go again with Gentry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
19 Tiger.
For a Las Vegas 1st down.
A run out of the gun with Gentry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freeing up the D lineman to make the play.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. If they score here, this one is pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. This one deep for Wilson, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he stopped immediately there.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
One play action. Fields. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, side. Green 19, green side. Set out.
A handoff for Hall.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go, side. Green 19.
Play action. It's Fields.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Gonzalez on for the field goal.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And the Raider first down.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and getting their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Tucker. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Jets are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6. They'll get this out to Genty. No gain on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
70 range, Warrior 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Now Fields. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it,
he's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Jets continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
On loss of a yard, brings up 2nd and 11. At the 26-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. They find some open field here.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. On first down, it's Genty. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
2 yards on
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Jets 66. Raiders 17.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contract, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
On the ready. 60 Maverick, Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.